Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you once more to another episode of Story Time with Uncle Njomo. In today's episode, we'll be talking about what I call the thrill of community life. One of those areas I'll be talking about today is the kind of life that prevailed in our communities. Let me take you down to the grassroots. Children who were living in a quarters, children could leave from one house and go to other houses, other homes with their friends, and they'll be there and share their meals and they'll be eating. If they were in a house and it was very late in the night, the children felt free. They could sleep in each other's house. And in most cases, the parents will not be perturbed, especially if they know where their children are. They feel comfortable that their children could eat in other homes and vice versa. They felt comfortable that the children could sleep in other houses. There was a lot of exchange between families. Women who were neighbors, a woman could just cross her fence and ask the other woman for salt, for cooking oil, if she ran short. We were living the kind of lives those days that each one was a brother's keeper. No suspicion. Sharing. But today, look at the trend. Can a child, I ask you, leave from one house and go freely to the next house and share in meals? Let the mother know that that child is in the neighbor's house. When that child comes back, that child will be given the beating of his or her life. The situation is different. There is envy, hatred, jealousy, greed, rivalry. People are running the rat race. The community spirit has evaporated. A neighbor does not trust the neighbor anymore. Even friends, they would be very careful as they give information out to another friend about their families. Something has gone wrong. Dr. Brother Siegfried, the Dean of the School of Journalism and Mass Communication in the Catholic University Institute of Boya, Southwest Region, Cameroon. What has gone wrong?
Many reasons too. Many contributing factors to this. Individualism and the breakdown of social bonds in society. And individualism came with the results of lack of interest in promoting the common good. Now people are becoming very individualistic, and then the bonding, societal bondings are no longer there. Why? Because of materialism and also economic pressure. The problem is also coming from lack of effective leadership and role models. Because when you have the leaders who promote the values of community, the values of communion, the values of sharing, solidarity, consent for one another, respect for the dignity of the human person, you will see that these values will begin to come.
Well, after your explanation there, Dr. Siegfried, I would like to go to the storytelling page of our episode. I will take my mind back to the yesteryears in our communities. In the 60s, when there were no hair salons, especially for the women, you could only see a barber's shop. The women had no hair salons. There were these ambulant persons, hairdressers, who moved around with their bicycles. They had their bags with a lot of chemicals in them, and they'll be moving from quarter to quarter, street to street. And when they came to a community where they had to shampoo a woman's hair, hey, it was like a festival. The man comes and parks his bicycle, and then the woman whose hair has to be shampooed, they get a stool and she sits on it, and the women in the quarters all come out. children all come out. Because a miracle was going to happen, eh? They will get this, chemical and put on the woman's hair. It stretches the hair. And these people who were ambulant hairdressers, they were showmen. I remember one that had even a golden tooth. And that golden tooth was like, he knew everything. He had his gloves. They will work on massage the woman's hair, massage the hair, and the thing is coming long. Hey, the children were dancing. White man, woman, white man. Because after they have done it and they are washing, the hair now becomes long. The strands get long. And all the other women are clapping. Then the children are around. Yeah, Mommy Cecilia, white man, white man, white man, white man. I mean, it was everybody took part in that event. The other women were looking at her and they were saying, Mama, ya ondeo, Mama. And they were doing it in admiration. It was the joy of that community to see that woman become more beautiful and more pretty than she was before. Today, that effervescence of life is gone. Today, people are thinking more of me, I. No more us, we. Us and we apparently is lost in our vocabulary. But then, there is still hope that we can still live the thrill of community life. Dr. Siegfried, how can we improve on the situation?
Everything starts from the family. The family is a basic unit of society. If we start promoting values of communion in the family, it will gradually spread in the society. And one of the causes I mentioned here is the advent of technology with the coming of mobile technology, social media, and all whatnot. I think at homes, we need to have what we call the social media menu for children and parents, where you keep some guiding rules. You don't go to the dining table with your mobile phone. When we sit down in a common room, in the sitting room, we sit there, we put up the TV and discuss as a family. We watch news, we put up the news, when we finish the news, we move to the dining table, and no phones should be carried there. And people should not remain in their rooms for no any reason. You can be in your home now, your child will come and get to his or her room and be there. And then you see people dish food and take to the rooms. We need to start from there and put certain caveats, restrictions on the use of social media, because social media, the misuse of social media and the mobile telephony is the main cause. You realize that when you enter a house, you leave your house to go and visit a friend, you enter, the first thing they put TV, as if you came to watch TV. You came to listen to natural voices and have a discussion and share meaning and discuss with your friend, and that warmth cannot be replaced by television. I think we should go there. I think the values of unity and communion should be promoted everywhere.
Thank you very much, Dr. Siegfried, for all of the explanations. We think that the goal in our communities should be collective life in many aspects. You live your individual life, but let many areas too, we try to be as collective as possible. And I am sure that with this trend, life will become much better and community life will have much meaning. I love you all. Keep watching Storytime with Uncle Njomo. The episodes will roll on.